live at 5. It's offer review, and I don't know what's going on. I'll just tell you what's happening. Maybe it will still be working for you, but in the web store, there is an offer for $10 US. This is in the web store, where it looks like it's these following offer items here for $10. This is not an SBC. This is a fully crafted SBC, basically 20 SBCs pieces. This is 5,000 SBCs for $10. For $20, I bought 10,000 SBCs. Do not know if the store, at the time of recording, it is being sold right now in the web store. It may be pulled down. It may be corrected and only be SBCs. At the time that you're watching this video, I have no idea what's going to happen, but you may want to go check the web store right now. This poses a lot of questions. What about people that can't get into the web store? What if you're an iOS user and the cookie got lost on the website and you don't have Facebook? There's a lot of questions about this. What if you're a free-to-play player? What if they pull this offer down and only the people that saw it for the 30 minutes is up? At the time, the offer's been up for 30 minutes. I don't know. Guess what? Guess whose problem it is? It's not my problem. It's Scopely's problem. Fix your store. Fix your scam. Oh, my God. It's going to be a mess for them to fix it. I don't see how they cannot sell, allow everybody to buy this. They can't just, allow, the 1,100,000 people watching me here on Twitch right now, or whoever notices it, or goes to the web store, or it's cat's out of the bag, and I don't see how they unwind this. It is what it is. All right, let's move on. Okay, so we had a lot of discussion on how the rankings work. I advanced to 1852, and I did advance from Diamond into Masters. And so I just want to show you that this is accurate from the information that we have. Basically, when you finish your last round, you have an opportunity to screenshot it, but it kind of disappears forever. And it looks like the divisions are set up as following for Masters, Diamond, Platinum, Gold, Silver, and Bronze. And I feel like this information is accurate because I have a rating of 1852, and I was promoted from Diamond into Masters. So here's the deal. If you win, you move up divisions. If you move down divisions. The problem with moving up divisions is that I'm going to have to play against bigger players. So I know a lot of people have said that they're playing against players with much higher collection powers than them. Their TCPs 5 million bigger, 3 million bigger. I have a similar situation where people have 3-4 million bigger collection powers. Some of them are the same, some of them are lower. It's all over the places, but people are going to be moving up and down. And if you're playing against people that are bigger than you, that means you're somehow in a higher division maybe than where you're going to end up settling. And as time goes on, we're going to be moving up and down divisions and getting placed in the right areas. If you want to know, it's kind of confusing, but if you want to know what division you're in, go into the rewards of Cosmic Crucible, and then you will see what the payout is. So I went into mine. I could see that my payout was here, and that's the way that I knew which division it is. Look at the payouts, and then it lines up with the division that you're in. It is what it is. Okay, let's move on. Phantom buffs and debuffs. So this is not a good answer, but this is the answer to the question. Right now, if you play on low graphics mode, potentially there is a problem with phantom buffs and debuffs. The game has had a problem with this. So you almost have to choose between the game crashing and instability issues or low graphics mode and having phantom buffs and debuffs. It's a horrific problem, but many people have told me that they were playing on low graphics mode and that this problem went away when they went to normal graphics mode. So maybe the stability on your system has improved. Maybe just if you've been playing on low graphics mode for a long time, maybe disable that feature if you're having this problem, and that might rectify itself. Sick and tired of Blitz. Day after day, year after year, logging every 2 hours to mindlessly push buttons. It's not even gameplay. It's just getting old. If you miss a weekend for a wedding, funeral, vacation, or anything that life related, then your work is wasted and you end up missing bet rewards and costume because you couldn't make it to the last milestone. Boy, I don't know. I definitely agree. I definitely agree with this post, but yeah, blitzing is not great. I'm more of a fan of Cosmic Crucible mode myself personally than Blitz or RTA. So they're not going to acknowledge the issues with the milestones and the wear outage yesterday. Yeah, I just wanted to bring their attention there. The game was down yesterday for about an hour. Multiple posts on Reddit, and typically we experience some sort of compensation when that happens, but we haven't heard anything recently. Why isn't Agatha Harkness in the premium, basic, mega, or Ultimus orbs? There's a precedence for this. It seems to me that whenever we have a team, one member of the team is unusually difficult, and they present artificial scarcity. If we look at Infinity Watch, that character was Moondragon. If we look at Black Order, that character was Cull. If we look at Web Warriors, that character was Scarlet Spider. If we look at Symbiotes, that character was Antivenom. So it's unfortunate that on this Darkhold team, that the character that looks like they are holding on to the most is going to be Agatha, but it is what it is. And she's amazing. I think she's one of the better members on the team for sure. Kate Bishop and Echo Ability. Unfortunately, this is a bad answer. Also, comes down to money, unfortunately. Are we going to get at least some shards besides RTA, the Scourge event? Or are these not farmable yet? I don't know. It feels like that this is going to be similar to that of Web Warriors and Dark Hunters. And it seems to me that when they ran the last Scourge event for Morgan Le Fay, they had these really horrible offers that were like $20 for 25 character shards. I'm fully expecting them to monetize the Rogue event as much as possible. And I'm expecting that these node and 5-10 character requirement shards for the next Scourge event to be fully monetized, and they're going to drain every dollar as possible. It's just the way I think I see things playing out. I don't know what everyone's complaining about. You only need to refresh your campaign energy 18 times a day for the next week using power cores. You only need to 3,800 power cores per day. You don't have 2,700 power cores to spare. All right. I love the sarcasm. These events have kind of been weird lately. We're going to talk about, I'm loving the milestones. So this person likes the milestones. I get the sentiment, and I think this is the way to approach this event. It's kind of a silly event if you think about it. You have to get your alliance leader to load up the right raid and get through it. And so this has the answer to the question. My alliance decided to run Gamma 2 and use 7.5 to maximize points towards the Nico staff. And we are already just one away from getting the staff. Please do events like this more. Down with Blitz milestone, and hell yes to more raid milestones. So if your alliance leader is not doing this, maybe direct them to this, take a screenshot of this part and send it their way. This will make the event a lot easier. We are doing that as well. We're not doing U7.5, but we are doing Gamma 2 at this time. And yes, it helps tremendously. Can we get communication Cerebro about the Blitz lost bug A-Force points? So to recap the situation, so not this last Sunday, but the Sunday before, there was a glitch inside of the new Blitz on a Sunday afternoon, and it happened at 5 o'clock Pacific time on a Sunday. And the problem was fixed within 2 hours. It was fixed by 7 o'clock, which is very unusual, that there was basically developers working and scrambling to fix this bug between 5 and 7 o'clock in the evening on a Sunday evening, right? And what the bug was is that you were able to lose a match and you were getting A-Force. Now, typically this wouldn't matter too much, but there is a leaderboard tied to this event. And I don't know how overstated the points are, but I think some people got about 2,000 points. So I think there's only 3 solutions to this problem. One, ignore it, which is what they're going to do. I believe that's what they're going to do. They're just going to ignore it and pretend like it didn't happen. And 2, they're going to pay out some sort of compensation to everybody, which I think would be probably the simplest and make the most number of people happy. Just give everybody 2,000 A-Force emblems and move on, which doesn't address the milestones. And the third thing, which is the right thing to do, but I don't see them doing it, is figuring out who got the extra points and who didn't get the extra points, and only give bonus points to the people that didn't. I see there's no chance of that happening. The reason why this was incredibly upsetting is that this was on the same weekend that Cosmic Crucible was released, and Cosmic Crucible was a mess. You could score more points than your opponent, and you would lose. They did not bother to fix that at all, but yet, if something that was benefiting the players, they jumped in at 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday evening and fixed the problem promptly. It's terrible. That's the real annoying thing about this issue, is that something that benefits the players gets fixed instantly. The other issue, we'll fix that someday. Oh, well, not our problem. It's the weekend. It's not our fault we launched a new game mode on the weekend that doesn't work incorrectly. It's beta because we put beta on it. You should just agree that everything can be messed up and you can't complain. If you're playing any kind of beta mode, a beta game, we can't have any complainers here. I'm just saying. Let's move on. Runway spell milestone now costs almost double to finish. So this was controversial. I just want to say that this has been fixed. The blog post said that the max points to finish was 10,000. It was stating 19,000 midday today. They did fix it, and it looks like now it is matches up what should be in the blog post, where max milestone number 40 is 10,000 points, which is what was in the blog post. Also, runaway spell web store milestone not rewarding milestone points. It's a visual thing. So when you collect the rewards here, it goes right into your inbox, but this token will not show up. Instead, it'll just immediately accredit the event, and then the item will be sitting in your inbox without showing this. So it just happens automatically. Okay, that is that. Let's see if we've got anything else. Let's go over there's some wonky offers. Obviously, there were some wonky offers here. I think that the one offer that I was talking about, I've already purchased, so it's gone. But you want to go to the web store and look for the $20 offer that I showed that has the fully crafted 250 SBCs. Also, there's an offer right here, which I don't see in game, which is for 50 of Spider-Woman and 50 of Nico for $75 US if you're wanting to get them up and running. Also, something was brought to my attention. I didn't realize this, but you know how there's this UPC thing, and when you spend $100, this milestone actually resets and you can start over. So like right here it says event ends in 4 days or whatever it says right there. That's not true. If you spend more than $100 in a week, this milestone resets and you can start over. So you're not capped. Of course, you're not capped at only spending $100 a week. The incentive is there to keep going. The milestones will reset. Anyways, let's move on to offer review. We've got some things to talk about over here, and we're going to do that. First things first, limited time offer. And we've got, there's some one core offers at the bottom. I believe there's two of them. But right here, we've got for $30, we've got the two other members of the A-Force. Both of these characters are relatively been in the game for a long time, pretty easy to get. Do what you got to do. 150 for Captain Marvel and Jessica Jones. And then we've got the super valuable 14 pieces right there to help you upgrade them. Anyways, I feel like they've sold these characters for next to nothing before in the past. But do what you got to do. Special character offer. Not a fan of this offer. He is now available for 500 Blitz credits for inside of the Blitz store. That was just added on Wednesday, or is going to be added on Wednesday. I can't remember if he's there or not, but anyways, I believe it happened last Wednesday. Anyways, so 75 character shards and a Mega Orb. Mega Orb is maybe worth $5. Anyways, no go for me there. Amazing character, by the way. Daily energy. So this does have the milestones right there. Milestone points if you need them. I prefer that people purchase these at the last couple of days of the event rather than early. These events almost seem unfinishable. The blitzing event is just garbage. I don't know how eventful the rewards are, but events are just so much work. I'm just playing the game the way I normally do. I try to set my 2-hour timers when I can. I am taking advantage of X-Men in raids and so on, but so these events, and that event's going to run 3 times. The math doesn't make sense on that event. Let's move on. Again, same story. Blitz charge pack, no thank you. Raid health pack, no thank you. Credits offer. So this is $10. I think this would be a better deal if they gave like more than 700 cores. If they had double amount of the cores, I think that would be a reasonable deal. And again, that has the milestones, so the same issue with that one there. Not such a big deal. I know some people bought this, and this is how people are getting through the Nico event pretty quickly. But you know, if you're taking advantage of Gamma 2 and U7.5, I don't think you're going to need this currency. We got 2 mega orbs, which is not of high value to a lot of players. I value those at about $5 a piece. Then we've got half of Elite 4, half of Elite 5, and then we got about $15 worth of energy. It's not for me to purchase. This is for the A-Force event for Spider-Woman that's going to be wrapping up in the next 7 days. Keep in mind that you're going to get about another 10,000 points for Nico's staff, which is inside of the for the A4 Spider-Woman event, which is in the Nico event right now, for the milestones when you do the raids. And there's other parts to it. I guess it's also a war. There's 2 parts to the X-Force in Blitz, and then there's a war thing also. So this right here will go towards the Spider-Woman A-Force event. When we get down to the bottom, there's going to be 2 offers for 1 core, and we're going to pick those up. Phantom X. Oof. Also, there was an issue, and I don't know if it's still an issue, but basically we have he was supposed to leave the boosted drop rates inside of the Red Star Orb. Maybe open up one orb and see, or check the contents of the orb. At the time of recording this video, the screen actually was showing 10x dark promos, but when you go into the individual orb, he still had boosted drop rates, and the 10x dark promos was not working correctly. And I have no idea if that has been fixed. As of 30 minutes after server reset, it was not working correctly. Let's move on. Exclusive orb offer. I value these orbs at $1.50 a piece. That's for $1.50 for gold, $1.50 for Red Star, $2. That's reasonable enough. I'm not going to buy that just because I'm flush with gold. If this was maybe like training materials, I would do that. All right, garbage. This is for the Misty costumes. Cost $2,500 to unlock the colors on the Misty costume. There's four total colors. 2 extra colors cost $2,500 each of the phase bits, or I don't even know if it's flash bits, phase bits. There's way too many currencies in this game. My goodness, especially when it comes to costumes. And then this is, it says a Google Play deal, but I know that this is on, I think it says special deal, and it's also available on iOS. We've got we got a full Elite 5. They typically try to sell these for $35, so this is a reasonable enough deal if you're a purchaser of Elite 5s. I don't need this myself, but I could see a lot of people buying that. Then you get some bonus stuff. So typically, I would say this is at least worth about $20, and then you've got some other things here maybe to make up the difference, although that's not a lot of interest to me right there. But anyways, do what you got to do. I'm not going to be purchasing that, but this is reasonable enough. And then we've got another Google Play deal right here. We've got 3 orbs, 2 orbs, 1 orb. And so I value, that's 6 total orbs. I value those orbs at $1.50 a piece. So this does come close to a $10 valuation. This is an okay offer. I'm not going to buy it. It's mediocre. And then we've got another offer here with 4 premium orbs. So if you like premium orbs, I'm not a big fan of premium orbs because it's just Ultimus Foods for me. So I'm not going to buy this. But I could see if you like premium orbs and you want some, what is this, Legacy 2? Legacy 2 is the orb that has year 2 characters. Has some T3s in it as well. All right, we're going to move on. I think we're in the trash offer section, but what we want to do here is we want to scroll down to the bottom, and I believe that there are 2 1-core offers. Let's take a look at that here. Let's go. Yep, we're going to pick that up, and it looks like we can do it twice. All right, let's do that. All right, there's nothing else here. Let's go over to the free-to-play account and take a look at the offers there. And we've got 1 extra offer here that we're going to take a look at here. And then we're going to get down to the bottom and open up the cores. 180 for Inhumans. These 3 characters right here had slight stat boosts. Karnak did not. They are going to be used on 5 and 10 on the Rogue event with Inhumans. And then along with Black Bolt and 4 other Inhumans, you can unlock Ebony Maw. Reasonable enough. Yo-Yo is quite exceptional. I do really like Yo-Yo a lot. And then Crystal is okay too. Quake, not so much, and definitely not Karnak. Karnak is not good at all. But anyways, do what you got to do there. We're mostly looking here for character offers that are $5 for 50 character shards. we've had some miles offers here in the last couple days that are reasonable enough, and we're going to look at that. Jessica Jones, I believe that is not great. She should be $5. Same thing with Captain Marvel. All right, let's keep going on and see if we have anything else here. Nothing else. We'll scroll down to the bottom and pick up our single core offers. So I think that'll do it for today. Hopefully you, I don't know what the outcome is going to be of that $10 offer in the web store for 250 fully crafted SBCs, basically 5,000 SBCs for each $10, total of 10,000. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Let me know in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.